Your coffee's flavor isn't an accident. It's a story of its origin. A story you can learn to read. Consider this. Ethiopia alone has thousands of wild, unclassified heirloom coffee varieties, each with a unique flavor. This incredible diversity isn't isolated. Latin America and Asia have their own distinct flavor identities. We're talking bright, fruity African notes, balanced, chocolatey Latin American flavors, and bold, earthy Asian profiles. We will decode these regional secrets, from soil to processing, so you can select the perfect coffee for your palate. How does a place create flavor? It starts with one word: terroir. It's the complete natural environment. Many of the best coffee regions share one feature: volcanic soil. It's rich in minerals that concentrate flavor. But flavor is also in the air. Higher altitudes mean cooler temperatures, which slow down cherry maturation. This slow ripening allows complex acids and sugars to develop, creating brighter acidity and nuanced floral notes. So, the land sets the stage for flavor potential. But what happens after the coffee is picked changes everything. The processing method, how fruit is removed from the bean, is the next massive influence on the final taste. With washed processing, all fruit is scrubbed off before drying. This creates a clean cup, letting the origin shine. With natural processing, the bean dries inside the fruit, creating heavy, sweet flavors. But what if a region breaks all the rules? Let's see this in action. African coffees are famous for vibrant fruit and floral notes, like Ethiopian bergamot and blueberry. That distinct Kenyan brightness comes from a unique double fermentation process, amplifying the bean's natural acidity. Now, cross the Atlantic. Latin American coffees are the definition of balance, known for chocolate, nut, and caramel notes. Think of a classic Colombian, with its sweet, candy-like flavors, versus a low-acidity Brazilian with deep chocolate notes. Finally, we go to Asia, where flavors get bold and earthy. Here you find heavy body, low acidity, and spicy herbal notes. Remember that rule-breaking process? In Sumatra, they use giling basah, or wet hulling, creating a syrupy, earthy body. Another strange example is India's monsoon Malabar, where beans are exposed to monsoon winds for months. This method causes the beans to swell, lose acidity, and develop a unique mild, earthy, and slightly salty flavor. We have these distinct single-origin flavors, so why are coffees blended? Doesn't that just dilute their character? Blending is an art form for two goals: balance and consistency. It creates a signature taste that's reliable year-round. Professional blenders often use a specific ratio: 40% base note, 40% mid-palate, and 20% high note for aroma. This is where your regional knowledge becomes power. A roaster might use a Brazilian for the base and an Ethiopian for the high note. A blend isn't a random mix, it is a curated experience. Blenders use regional profiles like a painter uses primary colors. The best blenders use post-roast blending. They roast each origin to its sweet spot before combining them for the final mix. This is the complete picture. A master blender uses a high-altitude Kenyan bean for its acidic, high note to lift a blend. This leads to a common myth: the espresso bean. No such thing exists. Espresso is a brew method, not a type of bean. So, what did we learn? We started on the farm, seeing how terroir, the soil and air, sets the stage for flavor. We saw how human craft, through processing, shapes that potential across 3 continents, each with its own personality. Finally, we saw how blending takes these unique beans and builds a harmonious team for a specific, delicious purpose. The point is clear. A coffee's origin is the fundamental blueprint for its flavor. Understanding this is the key to appreciation. Next time you choose coffee, don't just look at the tasting notes. Flip the bag over. Find the origin. Find the process. Want bright and fruity? Pick an African bean. Smooth and chocolatey? Try Latin America. Feeling bold? Head to Asia. The coffee world is waiting for you. Begin your own flavor education today.